Hi and hello everyone and welcome to a brand new series. As you can see, those the initiated know that we are going to be playing Icewind Dale, the Enhanced Edition, and I am Berg787 and I'm going to be joined in this long, awesome adventure with my cool buddy multiplayer chums who we've done other series with. They are Taureor and Greyhunter. Say hello, chaps.
Hello.
Hello.
Right, before we actually get started in the game, we're going to spend a couple of seconds just talking about who we are. We've each taken 2 characters, as you can see.
And we spared you the dice rolling.
Yeah, we spared the hours and hours of dice rolling to make sure our characters were as good as possible.
Get me something higher than 79, you bastard!
Yeah, the amount of...
Not that I'm bitter.
Yeah, the amount of... Oh, crap, I just missed it. I just re-rolled when I hit a 90. That annoyed me. But anyway, right, my 2 characters. I am Lord Berg Fighter-Thief. Is obviously a fighter-thief, rather. Not thief-fighter, fighter-thief. But anyway, he's a half-elf. He's pretty good. He's going to be more a bit long-rangey. He's got longbows too, and I think daggers too, which you can't see on his little inventory there, but we'll talk about that more once we're in the game. We are all good or neutral characters, is that right? I think so.
Yes.
And my other character is Orcshanks, who's a half-orc Fighter-Cleric, which I kind of like the idea of. I kind of got that idea, stole it a little bit from Taureor when we were doing this a couple of days ago. He's kind of like a shaman-esque. That's kind of the angle I'm going at. Sort of. But anyway, here we go. They're my guys.
I have 2 guys as well. Tim the dwarf, who is actually went both half fighters as well as Berg did. Because, yeah, close combat and fighting is just fun in strategy games. And Tim is a dwarf. He's a cleric / fighter, and he will be using dual warhammers. Because why the hell not if you can do that, right?
Indeed.
And he will be washing his beard in his enemy's blood. And Schmendrick the Magician is a little bit less aggressive, maybe. He's also half fighter and half mage this time. And he will be sort of a support mage mostly, buffing his party and debuffing the enemy. Also charging into combat, because, yeah, close combat mages, that always works out fine, right?
Yeah. And also, quite importantly, for those watching my stream, he has Identify. Saves us loads of money. But yeah, good. Anyway.
At 100 gold a pop for identifying stuff, Schmendrick is like the most vital part of the team, to be honest with you.
Well, when you
if
think...
Schmendrick dies, then we have to go all the way back to revive him because he's that key.
Well, I was going to say, when you think it costs us like 100 gold a pop just to revive someone as well, like, you know, it's like doubly annoying if Schmendrick dies. But anyway, okay.
Oh, good lord.
Greyhunter, you are?
And my characters. Well, I am 2 females because... You don't want it to be a sausage fest. It's an adventuring company. Come on, guys. Seriously. So I've got 2 characters as well. And the first one is Lady Grey. She's a ranger who took the archer subset. So her specialty is going to be longbows. So she got 2 points in that. And she'll also be going with scimitars because nobody else picked them and they seem kind of interesting. So why not? And Juno Aurelian is a pure fighter. I also didn't multi-class because I just don't like the way it works in Icewind Dale. So my 2 are pure fighter and ranger.
Good. It also gives us
Juno Aurelian is a sort of a sword and board kind of girl. She's going to be using shields and long swords because, you know, why not?
Why not, indeed. Surf and turf.
Why not?
Also, when you said you don't want it to be a sausage fest, I do remember the Fellowship was a sausage fest. So
It was, and that's why it failed.
That's probably why it did fail, actually. You're right.
I'm just putting it out there. If they'd had a woman along, if they just had one woman going, you don't want to go up that mountain path, Gandalf.
True. All might have been different.
Everything could have been avoided.
That's true.
See, right there.
That is
what they needed was Arwen along.
Oh,
Maybe not Arwen.
Yeah, but then old Aragorn would have been distracted constantly. Pining for her. But anyway, alright, so that's the intro there. Well,
I think an old hobbit woman would be much more sensible.
That fat bint that Sam fancied, whatever her name was, Miss Sally or something like that. What was her name? Something like that. Anyway, enough babble.
You tell us, viewers. You tell us.
Yeah, you tell us. We've that's our party. Now we get into the game. So get ready for the prologue. Awkward silence.
Still getting ready for the prologue.
Yeah, it's thinking about it.
Should we do the prologue?
Our tale begins.
I'm hoping we do the prologue.
quiet
There we
fishing
go.
village of Easthaven. one of the so-called 10 towns of Icewind Dale. The tiny community is hardly a town, but rather a collection of ramshackle huts crowded together upon the icy shores of Lake Dinashir. Here, within a dimly lit tavern, a group of travelers sit huddled around a table, swapping tales and making grand plans for the future, completely unaware of the part they are to play in the events that are about to unfold.
So in true D&D style, we met in a bar.
In true D&D style, we're just sitting around drinking.
Yep. Obviously the way it's meant to go.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Some awesome loading times in this game.
It's not our fault. It's really old.
Yeah, it is. It's not that our
And
computers
Still
are...
awesome. But
Multiplayer.
old.
Don't worry, this is just building up suspension.
Yay.
Suspension.
Yeah, you suspense, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
What's this? New face in town, eh? Well met, stranger. The name is Hrothgar, originally of Hillsfar. But now, after years of traveling up, down, and under Faerun, I am content to call this town my home. Who
What?
would you be?
Well, greetings, Hrothgar. My name's Lord Berg Fighter-Thief.
Well then, welcome to Easthaven. Whatever your business in these parts might be, I would offer you this small piece of advice. While you're in my town, you do well to be on your best behavior.
You
Okay.
dick.
That sounds,
Sorry.
sounds a little bit aggressive there, Hrothgar. What do you take us for? A band of brigands?
These
Well,
folk
he's
are under
clearly
my
the
protection,
sheriff.
and anyone who would seek to do harm to them in any way shall answer to me.
Yeah? Alright, okay.
That said, I'll let you get back to your cups. I'm sure you've had a long journey, and you'll find there's no better way to shake off the cold of the road than by downing a few mugs of Grisella's best.
Nothing like throwing out a few threats and then saying, yeah, have a drink.
And if you're in need of lodging, I would recommend talking to Quimby over at the Snowdrift Inn over on the east side of town.
Oh, is Quimby paying you to say that? Some sort of free advertisement?
Equipment and supplies can be
Well, if he's
purchased
paying,
in
it's not
store
free.
At Pomop's
Well,
Emporium.
yeah. True.
Pomop's prices are a bit high, even for a Kalashite. But you'd be better
Yeah,
off well
shite.
equipped and short of coin than the other way around. Ill-prepared travelers don't last long in these parts.
Yeah, key word being shite.
Once you've had a chance to rest up and get your bearings, come by and see me at my house. It's just a couple doors west of here. There's some business I would discuss with you. Farewell.
Why don't you discuss it now? Alright, well, whatever. Farewell.
Clearly, it's not for the ears of the plebs, Berg. Gosh.
Also, your half-orc is ginger.
Yeah? What's your problem with ginger people?
What of it?
Yeah, what of it?
Never seen a ginger half-orc.
Wow, have you ever seen a half-orc?
Fair point. Today our party
first
arrived in the snowy lakefront community known as East Haven. Should I read that?
Is that what's happened?
Yeah, you know, the journal entry. We're in half frozen from the road. We hastily made our way into the local tavern to find a hot meal and some friendly conversation. Scarcely had we seated ourselves at the table by the hearth when we were approached by a burly warrior who called himself Hrothgar and made a bunch of threats against us.
Basically.
He seemed friendly enough, really. But sometimes his eyes, something in his eyes warned us that he wasn't one to cross. He politely asked us to come see him at his home, a couple doors west of the tavern, to discuss business of some sort.
See, basically, Hrothgar is kind of uber passive-aggressive. It's kind of like, yeah, make yourself at home, but don't fuck around. You know, kind of like, alright. Right, before we do anything else, let's go and talk to this guy, Hildrith Highhammer, because he's someone who we might need to talk to.
Cool.
One of you guys want to talk to him?
Hildrith, I can talk to him. Where's my Schmendrick? Hello, I'm Schmendrick, the magician.
Well met! Why, you seem to me like fresh new vein of ore, all untried and untested. I be Hildrith, should you wish to know.
Vein of Ore?
He's a pirate?
What you...
He is, yes.
I am a person. What do you mean, Vein of Ore?
Well, what I'm saying is that you look a little new to this adventuring thing. No offense intended. We all have to start somewhere. If you be looking for tips, I have some news that might prove interesting to you.
Okay. What do you have for us?
I'm not all eyes and ears here. Mostly I've been keeping to my cups to keep the chill away. But I've heard that a local sword named Hrothgar is putting together some sort of expedition. Sounds like it might be fun. I'll be going along myself.
Oh, we met him. He threatened us. What do you know about the expedition?
Well, the folks round here say that Hrothgar be a valiant man, but not the type to go dashing off to his death. They say he be an excellent leader. We're headed up to the mountains to investigate some sort of disturbances up there. You'd be best talking to Hrothgar himself to hear the full story.
Well, yeah, if you're going, then surely it is a worthy adventure. You seem like a seasoned adventurer, and it will surely benefit from your company. For now, farewell, my good sir.
Well, he basically told us what Hrothgar already told us. Alright, let's go and talk to Grisella.
She looks preoccupied.
Yeah, she'll be alright.
Lucas, you take that one.
No, I don't want to.
Hello there, dearie. Welcome to the Winter's Cradle Tavern. My name's Grisella. I own and operate this fine establishment. What can I get for you, love?
Sounds like she's high.
Yeah, well, she is high. She's been drinking all day. I have some questions. No, actually, how about a drink?
A drink? Well, of course, dearie. After all, this is a tavern, I think. Plenty to drink here.
Why, yeah, indeed.
Yeah, well, you see, I'm in a bit of a bind right now. I've just run out of everything. No booze, nothing. I've nothing to offer you in the way of drink at this moment, sorry.
Well, what kind of tavern are you running here?
Well, the tavern hasn't run completely dry. I do have some stock down in the cellar, but
what?
Well, this is rather embarrassing, but I'm having somewhat of a pest problem down in the dirty old cellar, and I am afraid to go down there. You see, I'm only a frail woman. I do so hate bugs. Just the thought of these nasty creepies and crawlies sends me shivers down me spine.
A big girl like you afraid of bugs? Come on, show a little backbone, Grisella.
big girl looks... Impertinent stranger, look, up here in East Haven, we may be out on the frontier, but we do manage to act civilized towards one another. If you can't at least try to be polite, then there's the door.
Go. Look. My apologies, Grisella. I'm sorry. Is there anything we can do to help with your problem?
Well, that's awfully sweet of you, dearie. I will overlook that impoliteness from before, but I don't expect you to go to any trouble on my account. I'm sure I'll think of something on my own. No need to trouble yourself.
Oh, have no fear, madam. I shall see that these pests are put down below you trouble you no further.
Oh, my hero, wonderful. The stairs to the cellar in the back room. Now go, you be careful down there. Dearie, and don't let any of those little buggers creep up here, please, all right?
All right, no problems. Let's go and do that. Probably just quickly equip our stuff. Our quarter stuff.
Right.
Don't want to go down there trying to punch them. Oh, one other thing is...
That could end poorly.
Yeah, just one other thing I want to do quickly as well is shift our party. This doesn't show up for you, does it? But I've put my two guys as the top two guys on the bar at the side. Is it just the same for you, though?
No. It's the same... I mean, no, it's not. It's individual.
Okay, well, that's fine. Are we ready to go in?
I believe so.
All right, let's go smite some bugs.
Export your characters.
Oh, well, we're down here now. All right, let's export our characters. The bugs won't... Oh, shit, they are attacking us. All right, let's just kill the bugs first.
Ready.
Right, because we also have to export the characters just in case that something goes wrong.
Well, if something goes wrong, we're not exactly getting masses of experience at this stage.
Prisoners.
Eat that bug!
The oodles of experience from this...
There we go. Alright, we killed these
now
bugs.
It would be a good time to
just
export them.
Yeah, we're just going to export our characters quickly.
I'm just going to call them whatever.
Just in case something happens. So export...
I was super efficient, and I've already done it.
Oh.
What are you owing about?
Okay. Anything to drink here, no?
No, there's nothing down here, unfortunately.
No.
Only the bugs.
Alright, so we've done this first. We've cleared out Grisella's cellar of dirty bugs. Let me just go and speak to her.
We saved her.
We did save her, because she was quite against these bugs. Come on, chappie, go and speak to her.
Here.
The orc is in the way.
Yeah, the orc, don't worry, the orc doesn't like talking.
Any luck getting rid of these nasty bugs, dearie? My customers are getting pretty thirsty.
It's done! Those bugs won't be troubling you anymore, Grisella, don't worry.
Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver. Just do me one more favor, please. Keep this little bug problem between you and me. I don't want folks thinking Grisella's place isn't clean. Run along now.
Okay. Cheers. Thanks for the 5 gold. We'll be sure to spend it wisely.
Sure.
All right, let's leave this
Spend it all
dump.
at once.
Let's leave this bug-ridden dump and go and actually do some adventuring.
Hell yes.
So we have done our first quest.
Indeed.
Great success. We are truly adventurers.
Someone wants to come along. Yeah, there we go. All right. So we're all outside. Now,
Should we...
we have played a little bit ahead, dear viewer, previously, so we know kind of where we're going on this prologue bit.
Just this area.
Should we go and speak to Hrothgar first?
Probably.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe.
Hrothgar lives
His
in
house
this...
is right
Yeah,
here.
so let's go into his house first. Whoever that is down there, is that you, Taureor? You're going to need
That's
to
me,
come
yeah.
join us, yeah.
I color-coded myself as blue.
Yeah. So when we don't see any more
And
blue,
you are such a pretty blue.
Yeah.
Yay.
These are awesome loading times. They are pretty sweet.
One day, we will teleport into Hrothgar's house.
That would be
One
awesome.
Maybe.
But you know what it's like, viewers. You know, at the beginning of these RPGs, there's always a little bit of flapping around before you actually get onto the good stuff. So bear with us. Just enjoy our awesome voice acting.
Damn straight.
Well met, friend, and welcome to my home. Make yourselves comfortable, but try not to break anything. Many of these curiosities that you see lying about have sentimental value.
Sentimental value? You don't strike me as the sentimental type, Hrothgar.
Oh, they're all remembrances of my adventuring days. Little trinkets and the like that I picked up here and there. More keepsakes than valuables, really. Leftovers from my days of fortune and glory.
Fortune and glory, eh? Looks to me like you've had more than your share of glory, if not fortune.
I've seen my share of fortune as well, rest assured. I've beheld more treasure than most kings, I'd wager.
Alright, no one likes a bragger.
But it wasn't for coins that I fought and bled all those years. It was for something grander, more powerful than mere riches. Adventuring is something that is in your blood, not in your purse.
I so
Chosen coins.
badly want to say that he's daft, but I'm not going to. Well said. I too heed a similar call to adventure.
Indeed. Well then, this might interest you. I'm putting together an expedition of sorts, one which would surely provide opportunities for both fortune and glory. This is the business I wish to speak to you about.
Really? Tell me more about this expedition.
We've received word from Kaldahar, our neighbors to the south, that evil forces are stirring nearby in the spine of the World Mountains. I am organizing and leading a party from Easthaven south to Kaldahar Valley to investigate. You look to be capable enough. Perhaps you'd like to join us. What say you?
Alright, hold on. What sort of evil forces are we talking about here?
I don't really know.
Be more specific, man.
Messenger
Yeah.
wasn't too specific. I suppose if you want more details...
How convenient.
ask old Everard over at the temple. But time's a-wasting.
Who? Everard? Okay, I guess we'll go and speak to him in a minute.
We need to get this expedition moving before the snows seal off the pass to Kaldahar. So what's it going to be? Are you in or out?
Well, if there's treasure to be had, we're in. Am I right, boys?
Yeah, money.
See, I just want to be the one who says, "No, it sounds too dangerous. Adventure over."
That's it. Episode 1.
That's the game, everyone.
That's the done, yeah. Alright, well, if there's treasure to be had, I'm in. I don't know about these guys.
Excellent. Glad
Yeah,
to have you
fine.
on board. I plan to assemble the rest of the expedition and set out for Kaldahar within a few days. With storms brewing in the mountains, I'd rather we depart sooner. But there are matters that require my attention here about town.
What sort of matters? You know, maybe we can help out? Speed things up?
Actually, now that I think about
paid.
it, maybe you can.
Get paid? Yeah.
Pomop, the local
Possibly.
shopkeeper, has recently expressed concern over the rapidly thinning stock of his store.
Well, Pomab sounds like a moaner to me anyway, but anyway.
He's been complaining that the regular caravan from Caer Dineval is long overdue, and that if they don't arrive soon, he's sure to be out of business. Now, normally I take Pomap's whining with a grain of salt, but with heavy snows on the way, it would be best to make sure that caravan makes it through.
Alright, so what do you want from us?
I want you to find that caravan. Leave town by way of the South Bridge and scout the hills west of Loch Dinnershire, between Easthaven and Caer Dineval. Caravans always stick close to the shoreline this time of year. Once you find it, see the caravan safely to Easthaven. In the meantime, I'll assemble the rest of the expedition and make the final plans for our journey.
Okay, so what you're saying is, you chumps go out and risk your neck, I'll stay here where it's safe. Good.
Return here as quickly as you can. We must make for Calderharp Pass while the weather is favorable. Good luck. Safe journey.
All right, laters.
So we should probably watch out for this guy. He has an illithid head on his wall.
He has a what? Oh,
illithid,
he
you know,
does,
the mind
yeah.
player.
Indeed. Hrothgar's probably...
He's collected his fair share of trophies.
Alright, I'm just going to go and steal whatever Hrothgar has.
And hope he doesn't catch you.
He ain't going to catch me. I'm Master Thief.
Lord, yeah.
Alright, that's that stupid note that says don't steal from me, isn't it? So we don't want that.
I would say so.
But you should show it.
I will
so
show
people
it.
can see it, because it is quite funny.
Yeah, okay. Well, basically, if you try and steal from Hrothgar, this happens. We take this note, and, if you're reading this note, then obviously you are a thief come to rob me of my hard-won riches. Sorry to disappoint you. Did you really think I'd keep my valuables in such an obvious and unguarded place? Consider this note a warning. I do not care much for those who would poke their noses where it doesn't belong, and anyone caught practicing thievery in the town of East Haven should answer to me. Signed, Hrothgar. Alright, cheers, Hrothgar.
Lord Marshal of Jerkwads.
Yeah, basically, I'm going to leave that on the ground. Now, a bow. What kind of bow is this? It is a short bow. No one went with short bows, right?
No.
Okay, but there is some arrows here, so I will keep these arrows for myself for the time being. I know you need some
Should
as well.
keep the bow.
I am keeping the bow. I'm not just leaving it. We'll sell it. Yeah, of course. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah. We're true adventurers. We sell shit.
It's all about looting. All right, let's get the hell out of Hrothgar's. Stinks in here. Stinks of old man. What's that carpet there? Can you see it? Look, that big rug thing next to the fireplace.
Looks like...
Looks
I
like
can't
something with an
recognize it.
incredibly big penis.
That's a tail.
Oh.
You've just ruined everything.
You did
So
ruin everything.
disappointed. Yeah.
All right, are we just going to basically... Wait, there was nothing in any of these houses, right? When we checked in the...
There was a very valuable wolf pelt.
Yeah, but that was down
yeah,
here.
but that was down there. I remember it. I think there was a spear in this one. Because, viewers, we did run around this first area already.
All right, you go in
Just
there.
read it.
I tell you what, we'll meet you in the priest in the church over here because we should go and speak to them first as well. Where are you going, Lucas?
I'm going for a wander.
All right. Well, shouldn't we go?
I remember there was valuables down here.
All right.
The pelt was down further, I think.
Okay, so should we just get all the pelts? Should we get all this stuff first before we go and speak to the priest?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Why not?
It
Do we
was
want to do that on
here.
screen or off screen? So
Well-
people don't have to watch us wandering around.
No, that's fine. We'll do it on screen. But because we're all watching different things, so some of you can, like, you know, if someone's watching your feed, then they're watching you go and get stuff. Where if they're watching my feed, they're watching me stand next to this chappie over here. What's his name? Aspel, because Aspel's going to give us a little quest in a second. Should we wait, actually, before we go and deal with...
Indeed.
Should we wait until we go and deal with what Aspel needs us to do?
We probably should, yes.
Yeah. All right. So let's
I
go...
found a blue lady.
Yeah, have you found the blue lady?
I did. I'm going to talk to her.
Okay.
Hello. So she doesn't actually have any dialogue, but this woman has the skin like the surface of the lake, light green hair, and delicate features like that of an elf. At your approach, she begins to sing a soft, flowing song, like the sound of a great undersea current, but you have no idea why this song reminds you of that. In a moment, the song and the feeling passes, and the woman looks at you hopefully.
Well, you're talking to her.
Actually, I've voice acted both, haven't I? So,
Well, I'll do her. Don't worry. Go on.
you could be Juno.
Oh, what I'm doing...
I'm going to go with option 1.
Okay. Who in the hells are you? What are you doing here?
The woman looks pained, but she does not respond.
What option?
Well,
are
I
you on?
suppose... Number 2, it seems.
Won't talk, eh?
Some steel will teach you to speak, are you sure?
Damn straight.
What? Some still will teach you to speak up when the betters address you.
She looks startled and suddenly vanishes, her body streaming away to water.
All right. Okay. She doesn't.
And yet, she's still
Oh no!
standing
There
there.
she goes. She disappears. All right.
Ah.
She exploded.
Such a pity.
That's a shame. All right. No problem. Did you get the wolf pelt? Did someone pick up the wolf pelt?
I did get it.
So we've got all of that. All right. Now let's go and speak
Yeah.
to the priest. Then go to Poabs, and then we'll.
Also, it's about time we wrap this up, probably.
Okay. You want to end the first episode here then? All right, what we'll do is we will.
probably should.
We will. This is going to be the end of this first episode. Then it's just a little introduction, obviously getting us off on the right foot. showing our characters and stuff like that. What we'll do is we'll do a little bit of the running and fetching off camera, so that the next time you see us for episode 2, we're in a bit more of a better position to go and smite some stuff, okay? So until then,
do some shopping.
Yeah, we'll do some shopping and stuff like that. You don't need to watch us shop. So yeah, we'll try and keep these bits better, so that once we're in the actual action fighty part, which you're all going to want to watch, that won't be too far away. But anyway, as it's a new series, thank you very much for watching. Please hit those like buttons, show support, leave your comments, suggestions, all that kind of jazz for whoever's point of view you're watching, because we always love interacting with viewers and we really do appreciate all your feedback. And until next time, or until tomorrow, thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.